I'm capturing. Here's our audience. We've got a small group today. And you're set.
Okay. Sarah's a 5-year-old girl. She loves school, pizza, and playing at recess. She loves wearing pajamas and her ballerina outfits, and she'd wear them if she could to school. She doesn't really care about what she looks like, and she loves who she is. Imagine her 5 years later. She's on the playground, and all of a sudden some kids start making fun of her because she's shorter and she's maybe a little bigger than the other kids. She never really noticed it until they brought it up. She at first brushes it off, and then it starts to get to her. One day she's at her house, and she comes across her sister's magazine, and she looks at the cover that has headings like, "A New and Improved You," or 10 Ways to Make Your Crush Notice You. So she thinks, maybe that'll help me. She starts flipping through the magazine, and she starts seeing all these pictures of celebrities and how they're tall and beautiful and thin, and she starts thinking, why am I not like that? What's wrong with me? And she starts wondering, I wonder if I could be like that. Yeah, I could be like that. Maybe people would like me more and stop making fun of me. A few days later, she decides to stop eating. It gets a little out of control. Her family starts asking her questions. Her friends start asking questions. They keep telling her she looks too thin. But she looks in the mirror. She doesn't see someone that's too thin. She sees herself as fat. She no longer can see what she really is. Her image of herself is distorted. She doesn't see that she has a problem, but people keep bringing it up, so she decides to go to a clinic. And at first it helps for a while. Then it gets out of control. She starts not eating again. Eventually, it gets out of order even more, and the disease ends up winning, and Sarah's gone. This is not a real situation, but it's an example of something that is very common. Though it's less common for children to die of this, it has been happening, and it's been happening more frequently, and I believe it is due to celebrities and the idolization of our culture towards looking at people and their appearances and thinking of that as the most important thing. I'm talking about it because I've had a first-hand experience with having campers who care so much about what they look like, and it hurts my heart because they don't realize that it's their personality and their heart that make them beautiful. They think it's all about what they look like and how much they weigh. And hopefully after this speech that you'll see the severity of it and realize that we need to start making a change and stressing what really is important to the kids that we know. Because even though that may not make that much of a difference, at least that's someone telling them that they're good as they are, and that what's beautiful is not on the outside. Today I'll be talking about how celebrities have made children believe that their appearance is all about the physical, and that the media has caused an increased number of eating disorders, and that celebrities are making children feel that they have to alter who they are in order to be noticed. Celebrities are influencing children to believe that they must alter their bodies in order to be beautiful, happy, and successful. The media promotes a mentality that beauty is based on the outward appearance alone. From USA Today, it says, the most celebrated, recognized women today are famous primarily for being thin and pretty, while women who are actually changing the world remain comparatively invisible. Most of us have a harder time naming women of accomplishments. The idolizing of models, stars, and other celebrities is not going to change until pop culture changes the women it celebrates and focuses on. Really just think about it. You have the stars and the actors who everyone is wanting to be like, and you know their every move if they broke up with someone and if they're on a new diet. But the women who are really making a difference and changing the world, nobody knows much about them at all. And of course children are going to want to be more like them if that's what we're focusing on. But if somehow we can divert attention to the women who are making a difference, think of what that could do. Think of how children could be and that they wouldn't see their appearance as the most important thing. I was at a grocery store and saw a magazine rack and saw Miley Cyrus on the 17 magazine. And I thought, oh, I bet, all my campers are going out and picking up that magazine. And I just picked it up and looked at it thinking, oh, Hannah Montana, I wonder what's in the magazine. And it had headings that said, great abs, butt, and legs by New Year's. 638 fashion and beauty tips. Look pretty for the holidays. And another one with another Disney star, Selena Gomez, said, great abs, arms, and legs. Feel ultra hot. These are the girls, the teenagers who preteens and teenagers are looking up to And they see them as one thing on the Disney Channel and want to be like them, and then of course they're going to want to be like them in real life as well. And so they're thinking, okay, well, I want to be like her. And so they're going to get that magazine, they're going to read it, and they're going to be exposed. And they're going to start thinking, I have to change myself in order to be considered beautiful and to be like this person. And then healthyplace.com has some statistics that says 50% of advertisements in teen girl magazines and TV commercials aimed at female viewers use beauty as a product appeal. This constant exposure to female-oriented advertisements may influence girls to become self-conscious about their bodies and to obsess over their physical appearances as a measure of their worth. Your worth is not measured by what you look like, but children that's what they see as important, that's what they value, that's what they think is the ideal, and so they're going to go towards that. And that's a problem. And then my next point is one I think of the most severity that hits me the most. The media promotes mentality, the body type of celebrities which magazines, movies, and television idolize have led to an increase in the number of children with eating disorders and body image issues. The national statistics for anorexia from nationaleatingdisorders.org. 50% of girls between ages 13 and 15 believe they're overweight. 30 to 40% of junior high girls are concerned about their weight. 80% of 13-year-old girls have dieted. 40% of 9-year-old girls have dieted. And 85% of patients develop this disorder between 13 and 18. 9 years old, 40% have dieted. At 9 years old, I don't think I even cared what I looked like. Yet these girls are already dieting because they think that they need to be something else, because all they see on TV and magazines and on the internet are these models and these celebrities who are thin and who seem to have it all.